Hi, this is Patrick Hannafin. It's an unusual name. It's like a han and a fin. Welcome to my YouTube video today. I'm here today in Huntington Beach, Central Park. Beautiful park. And we're going to have so much fun, and I'm going to talk about a few things here. If you enjoyed my video, please leave me a like. Please subscribe. Leave me your comments. It's just such a cool park to walk around. And they have a little stage here. It's a large park, and I talk about money and stimulus and what's happening with the federal government and people that need help and what we can do for everybody, and just trying to focus a little on the seniors, especially because I know they really need some help right now. Their Social Security, with all the money printing, is really drying up. You know, it's a joke. And they paid in for all this so long. And anyway, I want to start off by talking about the stock market. This has been crazy. I mean, yesterday it was up 1,050 points. It was down in the evening, and then and then it went down 1,050 points. I think actually it was 1,150 it went down, and then by the end of the day, it was up $99. I mean, they had the biggest drop in months and months, and then it was up $99. And, you know, you tell me, you know, we're talking about going to war in Ukraine, and we're sending over battleships, and, you know, is this like the plunge protection team buying it up? I don't know. I really don't know. My suspicions is it is, because if they don't do that, the whole thing's going to fall apart, and that'll lead to one other thing and another thing and another, and it'll be a mess. And then today, I looked at it last night. It looked like it was going to go down again, a couple hundred points, 250 down, the Dow, and then this morning it was down like about 500. And it's like around noon now, and I just left the house, and it was already back up a couple hundred points. You know, I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I know people buy the dip and they hope it goes back up, but it's just so crazy. It went down so much last week. I just can't believe that this is a natural occurrence. This is just happening in the normal way. So it's scary to me. It's really scary. Interest rates are going up. We got the Ukraine thing. We got problems everywhere. Stores are empty for leases and stuff, and yet you see the stock market going up. It just doesn't make sense. But unless the federal government's buying it up purposely to keep everybody thinking things are going well, I don't know. And one thing I wanted to kind of hit on today was the gold, because it used to be stocks go down, gold goes up. Gold's a good investment that way. It protects you. But the bad thing about gold is you don't get any interest on it at all. And you still don't get any interest on it. But like, you know, I see people that, you know, we're not really trying to sell you the gold, but, you know, here's where I buy it. And, you know, if you want to guard your money and be safe, you know, buy some gold, some silver. And that's not the case. I have not experienced that at all. And I was buying gold back when I was in high school. I've watched it very carefully. And, I mean, today gold went up $10. Big deal, you know. This is, you know, we've had this huge stock market pretty much crash for a whole week, and gold gone up $10, and silver went down. I think it was down 9 cents. You know, it's like around $23. I bought silver a couple years ago and paid $29 an ounce. It's a terrible investment, and you get no interest on it. And I'm going to say this too. You know, people knock gold and silver, or they knock real estate and tell you how great gold and silver is. I don't find that the case at all. Real estate in this last year has gone up. It's just so cool, all these little trees. You just feel like you're out on Tom Sawyer's Island or something. It's just so cool. All kinds of birds and animals. But I found, like, I mean, today, I looked it up. Real estate went up in the last year, nationwide, overall average, 19.3%. Almost 20% in 1 year. I mean, that's like amazing, isn't it? And is that a bird over here? Wow, I gotta walk over here. I'm probably scared, but it's pretty cool. And you know, here's the thing with real estate. You put down like 10%, but you get appreciation on the full 100%. So you buy a house, just say you buy a house at $500,000, right? You put $50,000 down, you get appreciation of 19.5%, not on your 10%, but on the whole thing. God, I can't believe these birds. It's unbelievable here. And that's what people don't realize. Oh, buy gold. Yeah, gold, you buy it, you pay a fee to buy it, you pay a fee to sell it. What are you going to sell? Individual coins? You're going to ship those and package them and pay an eBay fee of 15%. You're going to take it to a dealer and he's going to give you a lot less than you paid for it. I'll tell you that. Both when you buy it and when you sell it. I mean, it's just not a good investment. That's my opinion. And yeah, if everything crashes, great. Then gold maybe will go up and silver will go up. But what are you going to do? People are hungry and starving. And, you know, we have a some kind of attack on our internet system or something, and people are going to go, oh, can I buy your gold coin from you? I'll give you some paper money. I mean, it just isn't going to happen. That's my opinion. In real estate, yeah, it might level off for a while. It might not go up as much. It might even dip a little bit. But you can live in the house. You can use the house. What are you going to do with a gold rock? I don't think not much. You know, I just don't think it's a good investment. The stock market, you know, it can go up and down. It could crash. It could a little bit, but you know, it'll go up. Overall, it goes up really well. Last year, it went up 35%. You know, that's pretty nice in return, as opposed to gold that, you know, you barely broke even on, if that, when you figure your costs and all that. And you can sell stocks quickly, you know. Gold it's a hard thing to sell. You know, a house is a little hard to sell too. It takes some time, but you can live in the house. You can rent the house. It has uses. You know, crypto, that's another story. On crypto, you got to be really aware of what you're doing, and it's a gamble, and you got to watch it like a hawk, because when it goes down fast. But people made a lot of money too. It's interesting. I'm always fascinated by it. You know, like one day it goes down, you know, 14%. You know, and the next day it's back up going 3, 4, 5% again. It's gone up the last couple of days. So I don't know. You know, you take your chances, but you know, spread yourself around a little bit, be diversified, you know, have a little gold, have a little silver. But at the same time, remember, like, people have made billions of dollars owning real estate. You don't find that with gold and silver. Usually it's people that have a lot of money will put some in gold and silver just as a protection. But they're not making all that money on gold and silver. They're just trying to be safe with it. Once they've got some money stashed away, they'll put some in gold and some in silver and some in the stock, and you know, stock that they maybe, instead of being in a mutual fund, they'll pick out a few individual stocks that they think will do well. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. But I think real estate's really good. Even now, when people say it's at the top of the market, you can't even find a house around here for sale. And the Fed just keeps keeping the interest rate low. I mean, yeah, they're saying they're going to raise it 4 times this year. They've raised it once already. It's so low. Come on. When I grew up and went to high school, like, real estate was like 14%. You know, now we're talking like, you know, 3.5%. You know, and you're not just buying the real estate, you're buying the loan, and the loan is really good, and that's what you're going to make money on. Because if they raise the interest rates up, great. But you got a great loan. You got a house that you can afford. And then, should I tell you what I'd buy if I was buying a place? I'd either buy a super luxurious place on the water that was really a one-of-a-kind, that I know that everybody in the world would want, no matter how bad the market is. There'll be people that want that house. You know, I love areas like Malibu Colony and Newport Beach when you're on the bayfront. The other thing I would buy is a duplex. Just a nice duplex in a nice middle of the road, nice neighborhood, safe area. You live in one, you rent the other half out. You get all kinds of tax deductions and it pays your taxes. And if you can afford a nice house, that's great. But if you live in the house and buy it, then you don't get any income. And the other way I like to go is just to have a house, maybe a house with a 1-bedroom apartment. And it's nice too, because if you need help, you can have somebody live there that can kind of look after the whole place and maybe take care of you, or a nurse can live in there. So that's another good way to go. And I'm going to go out on the line on this too. I don't think the Russians are going to invade Ukraine. And I know that's probably a really minor opinion, but I really don't think they will. But maybe. I don't know. I just hope they negotiate that whole thing away. But it's a scary time, and it frightens me that people are just ignoring it like it's nothing, and it's a major deal. And this little girl here. Such a cool place to come down with your family. And right up above there is the Huntington Beach Library. It's called the Central Library, and it's huge, like 4 stories, and they have a bookstore and where you can buy books, used books for like $1 or $2, and a gift store and food, and it's just really nice looking out the windows at the park here and all that. Highly recommend that. And somebody took all these sticks and I think they spelled their name out or something here on the ground. Something or other. Anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to cover today. I'm going to try to keep these videos a little shorter. I was getting pretty long. I guess I like to hear myself talk. Anyway, if you have any comments on anything at all, I'd love to hear your opinions and your thoughts. And if you think what you think is going to happen in Ukraine, and what you think is a really good investment, and compare notes. And I don't know it all either. So, but I have bought a lot of real estate, and it's always turned out well for me. And I see people telling you, oh, just buy gold. And I just know how rough it is to make money with gold. So watch yourself, be careful, be diversified, take care of yourself. God bless you, and thank you so much for watching my video. Bye-bye.